Hey, my friends. It's been a while. It's been a while since I've come to you. I used to come to you like every morning with some beautiful ideas for motivation and momentum and inspiration and stepping into your day. And so today I think I really love the idea of coming to you, well, at noontime, my time, which is the California Coast Pacific time, to take a break for your day, to step into more of your focus. This week, I want to talk about focus. I want to talk about all the things, all the things. I have so many things to talk about, to bring to you. And I'm so excited about that. And so much about what I see these days with creative women in mid-career, in midlife, is that they get kind of cluster freaked out. So many ideas. They're multi-passionate, like me, multi-passionate, but then you get multi-crazy. And sometimes you just can't find a way to focus. You get so caught up in the anxiety and the frustration and the not understanding how to do time management. Now, so I'm a sacred rebel, and I have fought systems and, you know, I've got to do it my way and only my way. And I have. But you don't need to do the same struggle that I did to get to where I am today, because I have the tools and the structure for you. That's right. So I love to know when you're here. And if you have questions, jump on in. Tell me where you're from. Share your comments with me. Even in the replay, because a lot of you will be getting replay since I didn't advertise any of this. I just decided today that I needed to come back and connect with you, which is very exciting. So the idea of focus. You can try to focus on a lot of things throughout your day, but it's about prioritizing. It's about listening in deep to what it is that really is calling you to get done, to finish, so that you're not spreading yourself so thin. And as a multi-passionate, that can be really hard because you want to do all the things. But if you don't have structure, if you don't have connection with your why, with your calendar, with the outcome and the purpose of those things, then you lose your focus. And you also lose the excitement for creating those things, for making those things happen. You guys know what I'm talking about? Yeah. So this week we're going to talk more about focus. And I also want to share with you the idea of being connected, being in circle, being in a women's circle for that connection. And that's one of the things that I have coming up. Now, I have a lot of projects through the year. I have a lot of offerings for you, a lot of free offerings, a lot of workshops, a lot of writing workshops, a lot of dance workshops. And what I have coming up now is a women's circle and a women's mastermind. And it's a magical circle of connection. It's a safe haven for sharing and for healing. And then think about this. If you've never been in circle, you're probably having a deep craving for circle, for something, because we all want to be connected, but we all want to be with like-minded people. And in this case, women who are creating, who are possibly entrepreneurs, who are artists, who are creatives. And they are ready, you are ready to step into the next phase because you're in mid-career, you're in midlife, and you're wanting to rewrite your story. And that's where that focus comes in, where you can actually give yourself time to rewrite your story, to review and renew. There's all those RE words, refresh. I love those words. They're so good. They're so good. But when you get into that circle, there is wisdom in the collective. There is power in the collective. There's inspiration in the collective. But what we do is go on this journey of self-love and empowerment. We step into our new story and envision, focus, envision what it is you are wanting to create. And that's what I'm here to help you do. And that's what my new circle is about. Soulful self-care for joyful, creative, and abundant living. I whipped myself right out of the frame there. Soulful. And that's what the last book I wrote was from soulless to soulful. Abundance, creativity, to really feel deep inside what it is you're longing for now, because you've gotten older, you're wanting this change, you're wanting to refocus. Who knows what I'm talking about? Who knows what I'm talking about? And when you shine your light, we are all in one big circle anyway. But when you're in this collective circle, this mastermind, this women's creative circle, you step into your power, your divinity, your queenhood. It's time, ladies. It's time, divas, for you to step into that beautiful space of pleasure and creativity and a feminine empowerment. And when you shine your light, so much I talk about illumination, shining your light, you create a ripple effect. Because when you step into your power, you inspire someone else to step into their power. And it's just a beautiful effect that we all need. We all want to be seen and heard. We all need inspiration. Sometimes we're not quite the leader, we're the follower, and we have spaces for both. We have leaders and we have followers. And you can be a little bit of both, but to step into your own power, to be inspired, but also to inspire. And stepping into those visions, those new ideas of you, is about focus. It's about spending time with yourself. It's about envisioning. It's about writing, journaling. You know me. If you don't know me, I'm a big proponent of journaling. And hey, you know what I want to do? I'm going to pull a card for us today. I want to see what comes up with this idea of focus. And I really do love to know your comments and your thoughts. And I also want to offer you, I want to know what's going on with you. And I want to offer you time to talk with me about what's happening with you. And so I do have this free strategy call, Finding Your New Voice. Again, because I really feel that as we have gotten older, we change. And it's time to embrace change and find that new voice. Find those new words, those new feelings, those new desires, because you're not the same as you were when you were in your teens or your 20s or your 30s or your 40s. Wherever you are in the world, you're not the same. And to embrace those changes and embrace that new voice and step into more soulful actions, activities, creativities. Doesn't that just sound luscious? So that you can wake up illuminated, so you can wake up with passion, so you can let go of that anxiety, of that desperation, of that frustration, of not getting things done, of not doing things the way you wish they were done, of not doing the things you would rather do, of letting go of the invisible workload, How many of you know what I'm talking about? So we're going to talk more about that this week, but I'm so happy to just be here with you today. And again, I love your comments, questions. I would love, love, love to talk with you. And again, invite you into this women's mastermind if that's the right place for you to be right now. But if it's not, and that's okay, is to help you step more into your focus, to step into your desires, to step into the changes you wish to see in the world and the changes you wish to see in your life. So let's pull a card. I love this deck. I have many decks. Oracle decks, Sacred Rebels. Sacred Rebels. And so everyone take a deep breath with me. Ask yourself some questions or a question. What is it you need to do next? What is it you are desiring? What are you desiring help with? All right, here we go. Ready, 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 ready. Oh, goodness. Such a beautiful card. Receiving. Again, this is the Sacred Rebels deck. And this is number 27. Receiving. I hope everyone can see that card. And if you have any intuitive hits right off the bat looking at that card, think about it, write it down, get out your journals. Spend some time with yourself, bringing yourself back into focus. And I will read you a little bit about receiving. There is an art to receiving, let me just say. And so many times us women don't allow ourselves to receive abundance, to receive love, to receive thanks, to receive gratitude, to receive gifts. We blow off compliments. So what would that feel like for you to step into that place of receiving? You are so loved. Your every need is witnessed and responded to by the universe. However, sometimes you forget this. That's what I'm talking about. You get swept up in the momentum of habitual consciousness, and you forget to take a moment to stop, breathe, and be. In that moment, you can receive the love of the universe that is receiving you. It will nourish you with contentment and energy. Oh, do you feel that? Isn't that luscious? That's just luscious. The healing processes will help you surrender any guilt or shame you feel for having needs in the first place. Oh, come on now. We all have needs. We all have desires. No guilt, right? Can we erase that guilt? It will help you overcome struggle that you have receiving and accepting so that your needs can be met. So there's tools and methods to overcome those obstacles, to release those past stories. And that's another thing that we focus on in my women's mastermind. Releasing the old stories so you can make room for rewriting your new stories. Isn't that powerful? Okay, what else can I say to you? From a place of nourishment, you will more effortlessly create, live, and love with greater energy and thriving, pulsing passion. Thriving, pulsing passion. Doesn't that just sound delicious? That is you stepping into your divinity, your feminine power, to release the ways of masculine energy of getting things done that aren't working for you, right? And that's releasing that anxiety, that frustration, that hamster wheel of sameness. You feel like sometimes you're circling. So stepping into receiving, allowing, so that you can open up the spaces to rewrite, so you can refocus, focus and refocus on what it is you were truly wanting. We'll talk more about that this week, but I'm really excited to share that little bit with you. I hope that resonates with you. I hope that struck a chord or maybe hit you a little bit in your heart so that you can step into more of who you are. Share your story. Step into that new story. Rewrite that story. Focus with pleasure. Now, there's so many ways to do that, and I'll share some of those ways with you, but that's one of the things we do in this mastermind is learn the tools to step into that daily, can you imagine, that beautiful space of waking up every morning ready to, hit the floor running, ready to feel lit up, and connected with yourself first and foremost, your inner self, your body, your mind, your spirit, and then connected with the gathering, this safe haven for sharing and healing. All right, my friends. Hello. Happy to see you here. Please share your comments and questions. You can private message me. I'd love to have that phone call with you. I will put all those links in the chat box so you can make that call with me. I'd love to talk with you. I'm so curious about what's happening in your world so that I can help you step more into your power and beauty. All right, my friends. So thank you for being here. And such a pleasure, such a delight. And I'll see you again this week.